Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Akriti and I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I am going to talk about space. Now, not the universal space, but the space that is created when somebody or something leaves your life, or when you choose to walk away from something or somebody else's life. So when we lose something, anything, be it a job, a friendship, a partner, somebody that was really, really close to us, or something that we valued and cherished a lot, and it's taken away in some form, or that person walks away, it's a really bad feeling, right? And here I'm not talking about the tragic loss of a person from death or sickness or accidents, anything like that. I'm not talking about a tragedy. What I'm talking about is a person willingly walking away from your life, or just you guys just growing apart, or something being snatched away from you in a way that does not feel justified and leaves you feeling very sad and empty. So in general, breakups, drifting away, all of these things in friendship or in any kind of relationship, it could be cousins, it could be family members, it can leave you feeling so lonely, drained, confused, and immediately it's never a good feeling, right? जब भी कुछ ऐसा होता है, when we lose a person that was really close to us or something that we cherished, it's always a bad feeling at first. Now when these people leave, or when something is snatched away, automatically a space is created, right? That is the space that I'll be talking about in today's video, and how important that space is for you in your growth, and how important it is for you to at least witness and experience that space once in your life, because this space could mean a moment in your life that changes everything for you. सबसे पहले when this space is created, हमारे मन में बहुत सारे questions आते हैं, something like where did I go wrong, or what could have been done better that both of us didn't do, or maybe I wasn't capable enough for this job. All of these questions, right, that are swarming in your head, and you don't know the answers to these, and probably you'll never know these answers, because ये हमेशा unanswered ही रह जाते हैं, because the other person does not see eye to eye with you, which is why this space was created in the first place. जब तुम्हारी लाइफ में ऐसा स्पेस क्रिएट हो, कोई अगर छोड़ के चल जाए, उस मोमेंट पे तुरंत लगेगा कि दिस इज द वर्स्ट थिंग दैट कुड हैव एवर हैपेंड, एंड यू विल मिस देम, एंड यू विल थिंक ऑफ ऑल द वेज how you could have stopped this from happening, how you could have maybe loved them harder, or maybe communicated your feelings better, all of these things. But sometime into the future, you will be so thankful that this space was created, and you will be so grateful that they left or that you left, because unless this space is created, better things won't be able to enter your life. Because there's only such a limited space that you have in your mind, in your heart, in your life. Humans were never meant to interact with so many people, and we can only be close with so many people at once, right? You can't be friends with everybody, you can't love everybody with the same intensity, you can't be close to everybody. So we have to have that space if we want to actually live a very fulfilled and happy life. If you're just filling your life with people and things that don't really matter and are not really fulfilling you in a way that you want to be fulfilled, then what's even the point? So to illustrate my point, I have taken two very random things from my study table, and I don't know what this was doing in my study tables drawer, but anyway. So this is your life. These are all the people that are currently in your life: your friends, your family members, your job, your things that you have in your life, everything. अब इनमें से कुछ अच्छे हैं, कुछ बुरे हैं, एंड ऑलमोस्ट सर्टेनली जो लोग इससे जाने वाले हैं, नॉट इन अ ट्रैजिक मैनर अगेन, इन अ वे दैट लीव्स यू क्वेश्चनिंग व्हाई दे लेफ्ट और व्हाई यू हैड टू लीव. तो ये जो लोग हैं, इनके साथ डेफिनेटली आपका रिलेशन बहुत अच्छा नहीं है. हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ आपके मन में डाउट्स आते हैं, इनको लेकर आपको दुख होता है कि इसने ऐसा क्यों बोला, ऐसा क्यों किया, ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है मेरे साथ, ऑल ऑफ दीज क्वेश्चन. क्योंकि इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस अगर सब कुछ ठीक होगा तो फिर वो क्यों ही छोड़ कर जाएंगे? डेफिनेटली देयर आर सम प्रॉब्लम्स, राइट? तो let's suppose कि this is these three things or people or whatever are people that are there in your life, but इनके वजह से you're sad, या फिर कुछ problems हो रही हैं, or you are making them sad. It could be vice versa, right? And both of you are just like can't figure things out. Now there's this thing that's really nice and pretty in your favorite job, whatever, like this is something that really, really appeals to you, but it seems really far-fetched, like to show you in action, it's like really far. So you feel like this is non-achievable, I can never really get this thing. and you don't even have the space for it. See, you don't have the space. It can, even if it tries to enter, it won't be able to enter because there's no space for it. So but this thing continues to stay in your heart, and it's like really nice and just really appealing. But तुम कभी मन में सोच ही नहीं सकते कि तुम्हें ये चीज मिलेगी, या तुम्हारी सोच ही वहां तक नहीं जा रही है। अगर तुम सोचो भी तो तुम्हें लगेगा यार ये मतलब मैं तो ये डिजर्व ही नहीं करती ना, बिकॉज मेरे पास वो स्पेस ही नहीं है, ना तुम्हारे माइंड में उस थॉट के लिए स्पेस है, ना तुम्हारे हार्ट में उस थॉट के लिए स्पेस है। अब क्या होता है, सडनली समथिंग हैपेंस एंड दिस पर्सन लीव्स। नाउ यू आर रियली सैड, यू आर हार्ट ब्रोकन। क्यों हुआ, क्या हुआ, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है, ठीक है। ऐसे करते करते और बड़े होते हो, धीरे धीरे लोग कम होते जाते हैं, राइट। बचपन में इतने सारे फ्रेंड्स होते हैं, सडनली there's like 2 to 3 people left. So this person leaves and then this thing leaves and then you lose this thing. अब क्या हुआ है इनके जाने से, ये जो स्पेस क्रिएट हुआ है, यहाँ पे तुम्हारे वो थॉट्स आने लगेंगे जिनके लिए पहले स्पेस ही नहीं था, क्योंकि इन लोगों ने जो एक्चुअली तुम्हारी लाइफ में कुछ एड ऑन नहीं करे थे, they were just there and filling your life with all of these negative thoughts. Now that they have left, you actually have the space to think about things that are truly going to fulfill you and that you actually want from life, ठीक है। क्योंकि पहले तुम्हारे पास इतनी ना एनर्जी होती थी, वो सारी इन पे एक्सपेंड हो जाती थी, तो नाउ यू आर थिंकिंग अबाउट ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स, एंड देन वन डे you think about this thing that you really want, or this person enters your life and you guys just match. तो पहले जो space तुम्हारे पास नहीं था, now you have that space. So now you can open the doors of your heart or your life or your mind for this person, and then they can slowly enter. And now वो नेगेटिविटी जाकर तुम्हारी लाइफ इस पॉजिटिव चीज से भर गई है जो तुम्हें हमेशा से चाहिए थी, बट तुम कभी इसको हासिल नहीं कर पा रहे थे, तुम्हारे पास उतनी एनर्जी नहीं होती थी कि तुम इसको पा पाओ, बट नाउ यू हैव इट, ऑल थैंक्स टू दीज पीपल हु लेफ्ट, जिसके लिए तुम इतना रो रहे थे, इतने सैड हो रहे थे, एंड यू थॉट दैट दिस वाज द वर्स्ट थिंग दैट कुड एवर हैपन टू यू, एंड यू नो आई विल नेवर गेट एनीथिंग बेटर, मेरे को कभी बेटर जॉब नहीं मिलेगी, बेटर फ्रेंड नहीं मिलेगा, बेटर पार्टनर नहीं मिलेगा, बेटर खिलौने कपड़े कुछ नहीं मिलेंगे। नाउ यू हैव दिस थिंग दैट्स 100 times better than all of these things combined. So yeah, I hope this illustrated my point. That is what I was trying to tell, कि अगर कोई चीज़ आपकी ज़िंदगी से जा रही है ना, तो मे बी उसका रहना कभी आपके लाइफ में लिखा ही नहीं था, एंड वो चीज़ तुरंत नहीं समझ में आएगी। जब बहुत टाइम बीत जाएगा ना और कोई ऐसी चीज़ आपके लाइफ में एंटर करेगी, तब आपको लगेगा ओ माय गॉड, thank God they didn't stay. Which is why don't cling on to things that you know are not good for you, या फिर those things that make you question कि क्या मुझे इसे रखना चाहिए। अगर ये थॉट आ गया मन में ना, तो जाने दो, क्योंकि तुम जाने ही नहीं दोगे ना, तो कभी वो अच्छी चीज़ एंटर ही नहीं कर पाएगी। अगर ऐसी कोई जॉब है जहाँ तुम अपना बेस्ट नहीं दे पा रहे हो, जहाँ पे बहुत ताने मिल रहे हैं, वट एवर, लीव दैट जॉब। अगर नहीं छोड़ोगे तो नई जॉब कभी कैसे मिलेगी। कोई पार्टनर है जो तुम्हें प्यार नहीं कर रहा है, आई नो दैट फीलिंग ऑफ बीइंग लेफ्ट अलोन एंड लोनली इज रियली रियली बैड, बट अगर उसको जाने नहीं दोगे तब तो लाइफ टाइम सैड रहोगे। उससे अच्छा कुछ टाइम लोनली रहकर वेट फॉर समबडी बेटर टू कम। Even if they don't come, there's still space for you to think about good things and let other better things enter your life. And it does not have to be a romantic partner or a friend. It does not have to be a human being. It can be your hobbies. It can be things that you've always wanted to try, but you just didn't have the mental energy or the space to do it. It can be studying about topics that really excite you. It could be watching YouTube videos that tell you things like this, you know. It could be absolutely anything. There's one more point that I'd like to add. So I was taking therapy in the starting of this year and last year, and there's something my therapist said. She was a really nice therapist, by the way, and there was something that she said that has stayed by me till now. It was such a beautiful analogy. Okay, so she told me there was this person that I was struggling with, and I couldn't really decide what to do about it, you know, and it was hurting me constantly. But losing that person meant a really big step that I wasn't ready to take. So I sat with my therapist and I was talking about it, and then she told me, rank your relationship with this person on a scale of 1 to 10, like score based on everything, the bonding between you guys, all of it. And I ranked it a 3 or 4. And now what she said just blew my mind. She told me, see, obviously because things weren't right, which is why I had to discuss it in the first place. So she told me, now that you're ranking it 3, and you think that you'll never get a friend again, or you'll never get somebody like this person again, but if they leave, you will never settle for a 2 or a 3 or a 4 again. Now you'll only look for a 5 or a 6 or a 7. You may not be at a 10 because you still haven't experienced 5, 6, 7, but you will never settle for a 3 again. So similarly, if suppose I ask you to rank your job and you rank it 5 out of 10, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम जब किसी को आपको प्रमोशन का ऑफर आएगा तो आप 4 वाली जॉब के लिए तो नहीं सेटल करोगे ना, जिसको आप 4 पे रैंक करोगे. You could land at a job that maybe you rank a 6, but आप उससे कम में तो कभी नहीं जाओगे. So this is what these people and these things in life that leave teach us, कि आपका बार क्या होना चाहिए. बिकॉज अगर वो लाइफ से जाएंगे ही नहीं तो आपका बार वहाँ का वहाँ ही रहेगा. तो बी ग्रेटफुल टू दीज पीपल फॉर टीचिंग यू what you're actually worth. एंड जब ऐसे लोग आपके लाइफ से चले जाते हैं, ऐसी चीज़ें चली जाती है, तो आपको बहुत क्लियरली पता चल जाता है कि अब मेरे को ये चीज़ तो बिल्कुल नहीं सहनी. या फिर if somebody raises their voice at me, or somebody is not honest with me, anything like that, if my senior at my job does not respect me, then I'm not going to tolerate that, because you've lived through it, you know what it leads to. So now you have your walls high and you know how to behave and you know what where your problems lie. So you're going to be really mindful of those things, all thanks to this person that left, that you were able to think all of this through. So yeah, that's all about this video, and I hope it was a little insightful and helpful. Thinking about space like this really helps me not really be scared about walking away, because कभी कभी लाइफ में लोगों से दूर जाना, डिस्टेंस बनाना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होता है. इवन दो इन द मोमेंट इट कैन बी हार्ट shattering and really sad, but in the long run it is going to be one of the best decisions that you ever take. So हाँ, if there is a person who wants to walk away from you, or if there's a person you want to walk away from, कोई ऐसी जॉब है जिसको आप छोड़ना चाह रहे हो, क्योंकि आपके मन में हमेशा सवाल आते हैं कि ये चीज़ मेरे लिए सही है या नहीं, और इज दिस ऑल आई डिजर्व, अगर ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आपके मन में आ रहे हैं, तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इफ यू डू चूज टू वॉक अवे, इट विल बी अ गुड डिसीजन. क्योंकि जो इंसान, जो जॉब, जो फ्रेंडशिप आपके लिए सही होगी ना, वहाँ पे आपको कभी ऐसे क्वेश्चंस मन में आएंगे ही नहीं. बार बार ये चीज नहीं आएगी कि इज दिस ऑल आई डिजर्व, और इज दिस एक्चुअली राइट. ये सारे जो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं ना, उनका ऑटोमेटिकली अगर ये क्वेश्चन ही मन में आया तो समझ लो कि आंसर ना है. And yeah, so I hope that you have the strength and the bravery to walk away, because it's a very brave thing to do. बहुत ज़्यादा strength, बहुत ज़्यादा हिम्मत चाहिए होती है करने के लिए. So I hope that the universe grants you that. And that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you got a little bit of learning from this. If you have anything to add, and if you don't agree with any of my points, I would like to know what it is and what your perception is on this whole thing around space. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Comment all the topics that you would like me to make a video on. Bye bye. Take care. Love you.